Dragons, Miss Miller here, and I wanted to share with you one of my favorite books to read with kids. Many of you I know have been doing doodles with Mo, so the book that I want to share today is a book by Mo Willems, and I know that he taught everybody how to draw this particular character one day last week. This book is called Naked Mole Rat Gets Dressed. Now, naked mole rats are really interesting little creatures. And Mo in this book is trying to teach us a really important lesson that I think is important not only to the naked mole rat, but to us as we think about being people in the world. So as I'm reading, I want you to think about what is Mo trying to teach us about how to be a person in the world? And what can we learn from the naked mole rats? The Naked Mole Rat Gets Dressed by Mo Willems. There's so much to learn about the fascinating little creatures known as naked mole rats. But for this story, you only need to know 3 things. Number 1, they're a little bit rat. Number 2, they're a little bit mole. And number 3, they are all naked. Well, they were, with one exception. Wilbur, the naked mole rat who liked to get dressed. Hello. Other naked mole rats are looking at him like, you are so weird, dude. When the other naked mole rats saw him, they said, ew, yuck, what are you doing? They did not approve of Wilbur being different. I like clothes, replied Wilbur. When I get dressed, I can be fancy, or funny, or cool, or I can just be an astronaut. When the others heard that, they said, ew, yuck. If you like clothes so much, why don't you go open a store or something? Naked mole rats are very sarcastic. But Wilbur's thinking, But Wilbur thought that was a great idea. The other naked mole rats did not. They are not having any of this. They brought Wilbur to a giant portrait of Grandpa, the oldest, greatest, and most naked mole rat ever. Look at this picture, they demanded. Look at his heroic face. Look at his regal bearing. And look at his total lack of clothes. Grandpa did look heroic, and Grandpa did look regal. But he would also look heroic and regal in a casual shirt and some summer slacks. Ah! Said the other naked mole rats. Don't you get it? They are just so frustrated with Wilbur. Naked mole rats don't wear clothes. Why not? Asked Wilbur. Something had to be done. See how Mo likes to. They are not happy. They are stomping off, and I wonder where they're going to go. The naked mole rats marched right over to Grandpa and told him all about Wilbur. And then they asked, why not? Grandpa was very wise. He thought seriously about everything he heard. Then he thought some more. Finally, he said in a heroic, regal voice, gather the colony. I shall make a proclamation. When Wilbur heard about Grandpa's proclamation, he knew it was serious. And all of them were going, a proclamation, a proclamation, a proclamation. I'm thinking that they think Grandpa's going to tell Wilbur, you have to stop wearing clothes. But he had no idea what to wear. And in the end, Wilbur decided to play it safe. He only has his socks on. Maybe not safe enough. Everyone's looking at him. He's feeling embarrassed. The others were so busy looking at Wilbur's socks that no one noticed Grandpa enter until he cleared his throat and proclaimed, "Hello, naked mole rats. I had never worn clothes until I heard Wilbur's simple question, why not? Why not indeed? Do clothes hurt anyone? No. Are they fun? Well, they may not be for everyone, but this old naked mole rat wishes he had tried getting dressed earlier." And then Grandpa complimented Wilbur on his socks. As fast as his legs could take him, Wilbur rushed home, put on his favorite outfit, and dashed back. And when he returned, he discovered he wasn't alone. Now, much has been said about that day, but for this story, you only need to know 3 things. 1, some of the mole rats were naked. 2, some of the mole rats were clothed. 3, all of the mole rats had a great time. No exceptions. Wilbur's clothes store. The end. So, what I think that Mo is trying to teach us is that it's okay to be different, and it's okay to be ourselves. And we may not have to always like what the other person does, or maybe what the other person is wearing, or what sports the other person likes to play, but we always have to be kind and respectful. So I hope that you enjoyed Naked Mole Rat Gets Dressed by Mo Willems. If you have drawn Naked Mole Rat, I would love for you to send me a picture so that I could see it and enjoy it, because I bet yours looks just as fabulous as Mo does. Have a great day, dragons.